We're live. We're live and live in color, as some might like to say. So for right now, it's me and Jeff, and we're going to be talking about Bobby Lashley gone from WWE. A lot of people coming to potentials coming to WWE and more. So I think we getting somebody else in here in a minute, but introductions. Little bit man game in here. We're gonna have Chris wrestling views in a few.
We got Jeff
We got,
Wrestling.
yep. We got Jeff Wrestling 23. Is it? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Jeff Wrestling 23. Steve Shay, you with
What's
us? Yep.
Uh,
We got Shay with us. So as you can see, like I said, the title of the video is Bobby Lashley gone from WWE, and we're gonna be talking about some more stuff. So we're gonna kick it off with Bobby Lashley. So apparently, behind the scenes, there were, stuff going on. Bobby Lashley felt like he wasn't being used, or at least said he was used better under the Vince McMahon regime. Then he was supposed to be in that King of the Ring tournament. He got injured, and then we just never seen him again. And now he's been moved to the alumni section of WWE, and he's gone from WWE. So where do you guys think he's going to end up signing? I'm going to start with Shay first.
You said, where do you think he's going to sign at?
Yeah.
Well, I did see a picture of him getting this boxing thing started. So I think he might do the boxing.
Hold on, Shay.
And then,
Hold on a sec. Jeff, you got your phone speaker? Good. We getting a lot of extra echo. At least on my end, I'm hearing a lot of extra echo.
is it echo now? Still?
Nah.
echo.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
So I think he might do the boxing stuff. That's probably me. Hold on. Okay, so
No, man. We get on
okay, you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
So I think he might do the boxing. Why they do that?
Wow. That's a new one.
Yeah, it didn't do that other time.
Yeah, that's a new one.
I also heard that he might go back to doing UFC,
Yeah, I heard that too.
and then combat. He might do combat. They said something about combat sport. He might go to the place where MVP was, and do some fighting over there. We just have to, like we always say, we just have to wait and see what he does, and then they say he can come back when he to WWE when he's ready. So he may end up doing that.
Yeah, he might. I think he's gonna come back.
What's going on with the thing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this echo. Why is it so bad?
I don't hear no echo.
Yeah, I hear it, but I don't know.
But yeah, I think Bobby Lashley, if he doesn't sign with any company, then I think he may just go ahead and sit out for a while and think about what he wants to do, and then talk it over with his wife and see if he should keep wrestling or whatever, and then go from there. Because he's how old is Bobby Lashley?
Uh, ooh, I think he's 40,
I think he's like 40 something, but
or
he's
40 something.
really not that old to to retire. I don't think. Shoot, if they declared like he's in better
Oh yeah.
he's in better shape. He's definitely in better shape than both of them. So I don't know. We have to wait and see what he's gonna do. Hopefully, whatever decision he makes is the right decision for him. I don't want to see like 2 months later, oh, Bobby Lashley got fired from wherever he was, or
I know.
or not, or not being used. I
Yeah,
hate I hate seeing wrestlers and stuff not being used, and they got all this talent. I don't like it.
me either. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know. It's just I feel like he shouldn't he should have been used more, but it is what it is. It
Mm.
is what it is. But I feel like he should have definitely been used more. He's a former WWE champion. I mean, why shouldn't he be, you know, in the title picture? He should have been in the thing if he was legit injured. I see why he wasn't in the King of the Ring.
No,
But
but the Blake is doing using wants to wants to use all the young talent, but
that's true.
but but
And
look, but yet he's bringing the Rock back to fight. And
right, and that's the thing I'm saying, like we do need the young talent put over, we do, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you know, we still got these veterans. We got these people who are, you know, former WWE champions. They got to be used in some way too. They can help put over the young talent, but not using them at all is just bad. It's just real bad.
Do you think they got tired like of doing like this street profits like in the group, or like what you think made them be like, oh yeah, we're not gonna offer you new contract or give you more money? What do you think it was? Like they're too and like invested in Roman's storyline to give him a main event?
Well, that's part of it. That's part of it. Being invested in that long term booking. See, that's the downside of booking that long term with Roman Reigns to break those records and stuff. There's people who can't rise to the top, whether a veteran or new, and stuff like this is bound to happen because now you got people who's like, well, you wasn't using me, you wasn't putting me there in that spot, so
Right.
you know, what can I do now? So it's like I think people I started wanting to be in the main spot. They took that time with Roman, and then when it finally came time to beat Roman, Cody Rhodes got that spot.
Yes.
So in the end, it's just like, what happened? Um, like what do they need to do better? And I think they need to find a way to how to use everybody. I think they need to go back to the former format of everybody gets us time to shine on other episodes. Like whoever was like featured heavily on the previous episode of Raw or SmackDown don't need to be on the next episode of Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
And then they come back the next episode. I think they need to start doing that because just having 2 or 3 SmackDowns and not having somebody new on there, like Odyssey Jones is a good example. Why in the hell did it take Odyssey Jones so long to get on the card? He was drafted to the main roster, but you didn't use him. So I think in a sense that should have been, he should have been on the main card. He should have been on the main card for like 2 years. It took him. It shouldn't have took him 2 years.
That's right. Hopefully Bobby comes back because I really want to see him back. I think he will come back, but yeah, I think he will.
I think he will too. I just maybe like he'll return like after going to TNA or somewhere. I don't want to go to AEW, but I do want him to go to like the TNA and New Japan. I think he'll do better there.
Yeah, I like TNA for the most. I mean, I always used to watch TNA back in the day with WWE, but I stopped watching it. I don't know. I just can't catch it like I usually do. But yeah, I like TNA for him.
I don't watch TNA at all. I catch it here and there, like TikTok or something like that, or YouTube, but I don't really watch it.
Okay. I don't really get a chance to watch it either. I really don't. I don't get a chance to watch it either, but they doing good. They're doing good. Speaking of TNA, Joe Hendry, the number 1 contender for the NXT Championship, and I really do feel like they should give it to Joe Hendry. I think it would be cool for a different person of a different promotion to get the championship. Like I really felt like that should be like the pinnacle of this crossover. Like I think it would really for ratings and everything for both companies. I think that would be pretty cool. Somebody of a different promotion that's not even signed with WWE got a WWE title.
That's
And
true.
I think somebody should have a TNA title from WWE. Like I think both companies should let somebody of the other company have one of their top titles. Maybe not for a long run, but maybe just for a little bit, just for that interest, that ratings pop.
What if they?
Right.
What if they have a tag team? A tag team go over there and take the tag title belt.
That'd be cool. Like anything, like the main title, the tab belt, what the secondary title. It'll just be something that we need. I feel like we need more than just a crossover. We need something else. We need something to make this crossover seem legit. And what better way to make it legit is to have somebody win one of the titles from the other promotion.
Right.
What we need to happen is they start to invade the main roster and get some stirring up with that.
I don't think that it's probably be a minute. Like this is probably This is what I consider like baby steps, and it probably be a while before we see them interact with the main roster.
Oh yeah.
Like you can see like okay, baby steps. We are allowing the door to be open for other promotions to work with us, but we're not going to interfere with the main roster story. We're only going to have them do NXT for now. Like NXT has always been like the tested ground for stuff they would do on the future in the roster, just like how they use NXT for War Games, and then people love War Games, so we brought it to the main roster.
True.
So that's why I feel like this is too. I believe this is a tested ground before we bring it to the main roster. But then, are we just going to start having people from the other things traveling, from the other promotions traveling too, like when we go overseas or whatnot?
Maybe that would be cool.
Mm-hmm. That would be
Oh,
cool.
oh, we got our boy in here.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestlers have egos. Who wants to lose to another promotion star? Unless a lot of money is involved. Oh yeah, I mean, of course, it'd be a lot of money involved. That's the thing. There's going to be a lot of money involved.
You gotta be.
So that's what's gonna help facilitate that if we do get to where the championships are being swapped between promotions and whatnot. But I mean, that's what they doing. Roxanne Perez beat Jordan Grace, so they already like losing to other promotions. So
Yeah.
it's like we yeah we already having that, so it's not like they already not losing to other promotions.
I wouldn't mind. I'm seeing Trick Williams versus like one of their big stars and TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And did you?
yeah.
And I seen that Mustafa Ali was faced Zilla Fox facing Zilla Fox too. Um,
He gonna face Zilla.
sometime in September.
That's crazy. Like Zilla's gonna
Yeah,
destroy Mustafa.
Zilla's title.
Yeah.
Zilla's gonna destroy Mustafa. I don't know. That'd be a good bout though. That'd be a good bout.
Something new.
Yeah, yeah. But see, that's the thing though. If AJ is not gonna lose to an Impact star, so if the Impact star lose to AJ, that means we're gonna have a different Impact star beat somebody else. It don't have to just be AJ, but it will make
Right.
for a good story. That would make for a good story though. Like the trade offs of who beating who. That's like that's the good thing.
Right.
It on like the thing is it can only help everybody. It's not gonna be even if you lose, you're losing in a good storyline. That's getting both of y'all exposure. So it's not like it's gonna hurt you in the long run. It's gonna, especially if you're on doing it on the biggest stage with WWE. Come on, man, that's only gonna get you over. Like look at Joe Hendry. Again, he's over in both promotions now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's guaranteed when his contract is up, they're gonna try to get him.
Yeah.
So it can only to me it can only benefit everybody involved.
I think they should have had him signed him long term because at one point
Yeah.
he was a part of WWE. I think he was like a I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, he was like
He
one
was
of
like
the
a background character,
yeah.
yeah. 'Cause
He
I
did
think
like
what
what they
he was in that Rusev storyline, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was his lawyer or whatever.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, I remember that. I remember.
He was Rusev and Lana's lawyer.
Oh
They could
yeah,
have they could have gave him a deal then.
yeah. But will he be who he is now? He is who he is now because he didn't get signed.
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean it
But
is the
I heard
it,
he wanted to sign back then, but they didn't offer him no contract.
True. True.
mm, true.
But that's uh, Vince McMahon for you.
Yeah, well, it's Vince. But see now, when he do sign with WWE, he's going to get a big contract. He is going to get a big contract. He's going to get a big one because he's like super good with the social media. So he's out. He's able to get over with the crowd. He got two different promotions of crowd people that knows his songs. So he's over. He's gonna be a. I could see him as a future world champion or WWE champion if that if we ever get around to signing him. But speaking of signing new people, don't we got then and it's just like a rumor that we just signed somebody who just left from WWE. I've been seeing like on Facebook and everything on YouTube that
You said
this
they
is
left from.
it's like
You said they left from where?
huh?
You said you said they left from where?
It's a guy that just left from AEW. I did, and they saying there is rumor that we already might have signed him. I can't remember
Not.
his name. I can't remember his name, but I was trying to find it before we started the video. But it was some guy.
Ricky Stark.
Yeah, him.
His contract's not up yet, but there's rumors that he wants to sign with WWE once his contract is up.
Oh, okay. See, I thought his contract was up.
Yeah,
I didn't.
he keeps saying he wants to sign with WWE. I think his contract is up at the end of this month.
Oh, okay. Got you. I can see him going to the NXT. I can see him going to NXT. I don't know if he's gonna get like the main roster treatment.
Yeah.
What about those Lucha guys? I know there's a couple of Lucha guys that's supposed to be coming from AEW too.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much about them.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that I heard they was done with WWE. I mean, not WWE, AEW, and wanted to come over here, but they said they was going to the main roster. They was going to get bypassed by NXT.
I don't know.
I think I've seen that, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember their names, but they're supposed to be coming as like a tag team, it's like him and his brother or somebody, whatever it is.
I want those female Samoan chick tag team. Samoan chick.
Oh, I do.
I want them to come to WWE for sure.
Ricky Starks, AEW has too much talent to suck every week. Yeah. That's my problem with AEW is just that what's going on in that front? Like, why is like they got all this talent and not and they still can't find a way to be consistent and good storytelling.
So from the show last night, Daniel Bryan.
There goes Shane.
Daniel,
Yeah, the Lucha brothers. Yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
Bryan. Daniel Bryan's supposed to face Schwartz Strickland, and Daniel Bryan's talking about, "Oh, I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. Can't nobody beat me." He was like, "I'm the GOAT," and I was just like, "Yeah, Daniel Bryan's good, but he's not. I wouldn't consider him the GOAT."
I don't know about him being the GOAT, but yeah, he's up there one of the best, technical wrestlers.
Mm-hmm. And then there was rumors that he might come back to WWE, but now he was saying that he wants to just finish his career. He wants to finish his career in AEW, and then he might do he might just do like a part time or whatever.
I can see him doing that. I can see him even coming back and being like,
Or doing something backstage, yeah.
even coming back to WWE and being like coaches and stuff for NXT.
Ooh, yeah. Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
But I don't see him. I don't see him being for Strickland. Yeah, I don't see him being for.
He's an
wait.
ass.
Oh no, Thanos is on. Ah, really, dude?
Funny as hell.
Ah,
Oh, that's messed up.
Funny as hell. Well, hello to you too. Funny as hell.
He said,
Yeah,
"Oh
yeah, I'm
no,
going. Yeah.
he said, oh no, Thanos is on."
so
All right. So, what was we talking about now? Well, yeah, Shane did say the Lucha Brothers. That's who I was referring to. He
hmm
said the Lucha Brothers, and I know that the rumor was if they come to WWE, they was going to be bypassing NXT and going to the main roster. So
yeah,
if that's true, that'd be a good addition for the tag team division. You know that help out the tag team division real nicely.
hmm
So I feel like that'll be. I haven't watched them in AEW, but I heard that they're good. So I heard that they're good.
What up, my guy? Oh, the Lucha Brothers? Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
they good.
Okay. Yeah. So that was my thing. I haven't really seen them, but I heard good things about them. So they might be the spark we need in the tag division, at least for the men. And maybe we could that even spark the women's.
Nah, you did a miracle in that tag team division.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe they're the
Miracle.
miracle we need. Because
bring
I
Matt
mean,
and
I don't know
Matt.
what else you could do, but I mean, like
I
you
think
like. Go ahead.
the Lucha Brothers and the Creed Brothers, I think that'll be a banger.
Yeah,
That'll
that
be a
would.
banger. What?
What?
Yeah, that'll be a banger. I mean, because the Lucha Brothers style is straight speed, and then you got the wrestling technician of the Creed Brothers. That'll that'll be hard.
Mm.
No Mercy's gonna be in Denver. In Denver.
Yeah, because you know what,
So
I
do
was.
y'all really
Go ahead, Shay.
so do you really or do y'all really think that well since we talking about tag team, Matt and Jeff gonna really come back? Do y'all really think that? Or do you think they're just like,
Please no.
playing?
There's a possibility, but we don't really need them. But hey, if they want to
Right.
come back and do one more match
Look,
in
I love
WWE,
Matt and Jeff. I love Matt and Jeff, but please no. Not to that tag team division. No. Please no. Hell no.
I could see Jeff fighting John Cena. I could see that, or losing to him. I could see that match, because they used John Cena fought a lot of people. But yeah, tag team, I don't see tag team.
They said they need to
Yeah,
retire, especially Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for uh John Cena versus Jeff Hardy, I could see that.
yeah,
Yeah.
mm.
that'd be
I
a
could see
good
that
yeah,
match.
happening.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see that. I can see Jeff versus John Cena. But yeah, I'm in agreement with Shane. Like in that tag division right now, nah. I mean, them as singles competitors, yeah. If you come back as singles competitors, But in the in the state of the tag team division, that tag team division would need to improve significantly before we add them to it. Because I want them to add, I want everybody, because everybody needs to be doing something. Everybody needs to be in the storyline, and that's what's one thing that's missing from the tag team division. We just like we at random mode right now, where sometimes somebody will have a storyline, and then the other times it's just like, hey, they just put these random two teams together.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the one thing I can say AEW has that WWE don't have. They have tag teams that are actually tag teams.
Exactly.
So the problem with WWE is I just think that they don't really care for tag team wrestling like they used to.
Yeah, and they break everybody up too. That's the one thing they do for sure.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. But then again, we got Mister I love tag team Triple H. So that's like that's even worse where you got somebody who say they love tag team wrestling, but it doesn't translate to your product.
Nope.
Hmm.
Like that's what my problem when it comes to the tag division. That's what my problem is with Triple H. You say you love tag team wrestling, but it's not translating to your product. It don't seem like you do because you put more effort into the singles competition and the storylines of those competitions than you do the tag team.
Yeah.
Nobody in either tag team division, women or the men's, maybe besides NXT, we're not talking about NXT because NXT actually is flourishing with their tag teams, at least better than the main roster.
Yeah.
And, but when it comes to the main roster, it do not look like you care about tag team wrestling. Aside from that one off that we had on SmackDown, where that was a great tag team match with the Street Profits and DIY. That was like a one off.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we could get more of that, like the Creed brothers need to be pushed a lot more as a tag team. It's a lot of tag teams on there that can make it happen, that can put on bangers. If you just give them a piece of a story, you know what I mean? Like something, you'd be all right. Because I'm tired of seeing tournaments.
Mm.
It's like, all right, y'all ain't got nothing else creative for them to do, so let's put them in tournaments. It's
Right.
cool, but it's like nobody's going to get invested into that tag team, or nobody's going to get invested into the tag team division because there's no story behind it.
Bring up Chase U. I like those guys. Yeah.
Facts.
She was good, but no, I don't see them. I don't see them being a long.
Why?
Huh? What is it?
Why?
I don't see them being a actual like a long reigning champion, tag team champions or nothing like that. Like I see them being like transitional champions,
That's fine.
especially on the main roster.
Dude, that's fine. It's better than Finn Balor and JD McDonough holding the tag titles for months and not defending.
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't defended them in a minute.
I rather
Yeah, and Chase U was an actual tag team.
that's true, but still like no, I don't want to see them. I don't even want to see. I don't even want to see Judgment Day. Like
Yeah, I'm tired of them.
being
I'm really
Oh
am.
God, here we go about Judgment Day.
I'm really tired of
Here we
them.
go.
yeah, I'm tired.
I
I'm
got no.
tired.
I'm
But
not.
don't
I'm
get
not.
me.
I'm not tired of him. It's just can can we do something here? Like, all right, Finn Balor about to go on a single run, so can we get rid of these tag titles?
Yeah, give it to Jay and Sammy, or give it to somebody different.
No, we
Just
do not
pass
need
it
to give it to.
along.
No, we need to give it to a. We need to give it to an actual tag team. That is a
But
team.
But you know what? The only reason why I say give it to them, if they're really going to pursue the bloodline, like the OG with, Sammy, Jay, and Jimmy, give it to them for them to be, as in a group. You see what I'm saying? Like them actually, oh yeah, we're actually the OG bloodline. But if they're not going to be in the group, then don't do it. Don't do it. But I
I
feel
wouldn't.
like they're going to be in the group.
Nah, I wouldn't do it even if they are in the group or not. Because then what that does for the tag division as a whole, that means every team gonna have to wait until that bloodline story is
True,
over.
true. To
You know
get
what
a
I mean?
chance. Right.
Yeah, like nah. There's no need for Jay or Sammy to be tag champions just so that they can have the same belts as Tonga and Jacob. For
Nah,
what?
Well,
nah,
hopefully the Street Profits can get the job done and beat them, so we don't have to see them no more. Prayfully, we can see that on tomorrow night.
nah. Yeah, they don't need to be. The tag teams don't need. I don't need them to be tag team champions at all. I don't want to see Sammy and Jay as tag teams. First of all, they don't need that. We don't need to go that route. But I don't need them to be in the group either. I don't want them to be back to form the original
Right.
tribal chief, bloodline. For war games, cool. But no, we don't need that again. No, let them be singles competitors. Let them go for their singles titles. Let's move on Let's move on and let this be the last of the bloodline storyline as it should be.
But who gonna be in the group if they're not gonna if they don't want them to be in it? Who you think gonna be in the group?
If you talking about just for the Survivor Series team,
Yeah, just yeah.
no, they may be in the group for the Survivor Series team. I'm just
So I,
saying past that.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, definitely not.
So
Yeah,
the pic-
past that.
the picture I seen is gonna be Jay. It's gonna be Sammy. I seen Cody, and then
I
I
will
seen
see Cody in there.
I seen
That'll
Jimmy,
be fine.
and then of course Roman.
Right.
Because The Rock is gonna. There's a video I seen. I haven't watched it yet. It said that The Rock is gonna um he's gonna crown a new tribal chief, and it's not gonna be Roman. So I wonder who it's gonna be.
Him.
Mm.
It could be
Mm.
Jacob Fox.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it could be
Who
Jacob.
knows? That could be a good one.
What?
Jacob Fox too being the new tribal chief.
That's what's
Mm-hmm.
gonna happen.
But that also means, because I also seen they said that The Rock is not going to be, on an episode until Netflix, because he got that little, lawsuit thing going on right now, or whatever, with some people.
With
So
who?
I don't know. Yeah, they said that The Rock got a lawsuit thing going on with this girl, something like that.
No, but I heard he's supposed to be at like Survivor Series, and I think that's
Hmm.
when he's gonna crown the new tribal chief.
It might be a Survivor Series. I
But
don't
wait, who's
know.
gonna be the new tribal chief besides The Rock himself?
It could be Jacob Fox too.
Probably Jacob. Yeah, probably Jacob.
Too early.
Yeah, it's too early for him to be the
Too early.
tribal chief, especially if we talking about a Survivor Series.
Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
early.
that's around
Nah, you
the corner.
nah,
Like
keep
we.
Jacob when he is.
Mm-hmm. That's what I say. Keep him where he is,
But the
and
match that everybody wants to see is Jacob versus Roman.
for
That's
sure.
the match.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure. That everybody want to see that, especially after how he destroyed Roman on Friday.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I would like to see the Gorilla Dynasty versus the Usos.
You talking
He
about
could be
Botchy and Botch at Tama Tonga?
yeah.
I meant as a tag team, as the original Gorilla Dynasty tag team. I don't think he'll botch. I hope not.
What you mean the
But
original? Ain't that's what they are now? It's
nah, because you gotta think who the tag team champions are. Tonga and Jacob.
no, it's Freebirds. They all tag team. They all tag team.
Nah, now we doing the New Day. Nah,
Yeah.
Nah, never mind. Okay.
That's why Jacob Fatu's holding the belt.
Yeah, remember Jacob Fatu was him and Tama Tonga won the belts, but when he was out, Tonga Loa was holding it. So it's basically Freebird rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Solo can hold the belt if he wanted to.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean about this tag division? Actual tag team needs to hold the belt.
Right.
That'll be the same thing if AOP won the belt and what's his name can hold
Well,
it
I don't
too.
think they're gonna do it for AOP.
No, I'm just saying.
You don't need to because they're an actual team.
Yeah.
You need actual teams to chase these belts.
I don't think they should have did it with the bloodline for real. Like at least the Freebird rules. I think it should have stayed just Jake. It should have stayed just like Jacob and Tama Tonga. And when Jacob got hurt, they should have given
the belt should have stayed on DIY. The belt should have stayed on DIY.
That's what I originally wanted them to happen, but now that we're here, I'm saying they should have had to forfeit the titles instead of using the Freebird rules.
They transitional champions.
They should have never made them transitional champions. That was stupid because we watched their whole story coming from Raw to SmackDown was them trying to win the titles.
Exactly.
And then they went and they finally win the big one. You made them transitional champions. Like, come on.
To lose.
Right.
What?
They finally
win lose tomorrow.
Who?
I really think the Street Profits is going to win, but it's just 2 or 3 or 4 different things could happen for them to win.
They better win.
Break it down.
Oh, go ahead.
It could be, okay, so say Jacob don't, wrestle, which is common. I don't think he's going to wrestle. He going to blame old boy for making them lose, and they're going to start fighting. Or Jimmy going to come out. Or they're just going to play Roman music to make them think that Roman coming out when Roman not coming out. And then, Street Profits can win that way. It's different things could happen.
Or DIY could be the interference.
Yeah.
True. I would say the one thing we're not going to get is Roman coming out. We know Roman is not going to come out because he's not going to be there to the 14th, but then they not saying he's not even going to be on that episode.
Right. So maybe Jimmy or DIY.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet is Jimmy or DIY. But if not, Street Profits is straight taking that L.
Yeah, they better win now. Come on, Street Profits.
Especially as Jacob Fatu is wrestling with that boot like a crazy animal.
Right.
Oh yeah, they definitely taking the L.
They best bet. They better hope the people defending is Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, and then Tonga Loa go over there and botch the pin.
Right.
Hey, y'all gotta leave my man alone, man.
I can see it now. I can see it now. He goes to pin Montez Ford, but he put his own shoulders on the mat. They like, dude, you pinning yourself, not them.
Or they poke his other eye out.
Right, or they poke his other eye out.
That's what's gonna happen. They gonna poke his other eye out.
Nah, I want them to succeed with Tonga Loa. I just need him to quit botching, man. I just need him to quit botching stuff.
Hold up. Before we go any further, I just looked in the chat and I seen somebody, you said Shane, if Shane McMahon can bring some type of control to that place? Hell no.
Did he sold his part of the WWE?
No, he's talking
Yeah,
about.
I think so.
Huh?
He's talking about in AEW if he.
Yeah,
he's
Oh.
talking
hopefully
about
Shane
AEW.
Shane can create some structure.
Mhm.
Man, they oh boy. I heard Shane want to compete.
Oh Lord, Jesus.
Yeah, I did too.
No, Shane needs to go in there let him compete with WWE, not compete in the ring. Let him be the person to help drive stores and compete with them with his old company.
I'm not
That's
I'm
I,
not
true.
gonna I'm not gonna lie though. I think the all-in card this year is way better than last year's card.
mm,
Shane in the ring is bad for business. Yeah,
yeah,
we know.
we know.
Mm.
Man got in the ring at WrestleMania and blew out both his ankles.
Like, be for real. Like, what are you doing?
I'm like, man, come on. Like, no, he needs to be just like I could see him coming out and cutting a promo and be like, yeah, I don't. This is my new home. They took my old home from me. Now I'm gonna make this my new home and make AEW better than WWE. Blah blah blah. And they just start
Best in
having
the
good,
world.
the
You gonna
best
do the best in the world?
in the world.
Yeah, the best in the world. Give me.
I think that was WrestleMania one time when him and Braun was fighting and Braun threw him off off the top of the thing. Boy, oh my gosh, that jump was hilarious.
He said, "I like the all-in card also, but I'm not paying 50." Uh, I still stand on business. I still think that the all-in card and the Bash of Berlin is probably gonna be equally good. I don't think one's gonna be better than the other, but we'll see.
I
We'll see.
don't know.
It's gonna be all about the execution when it comes to the pay-per-views. But all in is first, right?
Yeah, it's
Before
Sunday.
Bash. Okay, so we'll just have to see.
I'll
We'll get the first or
I'll be
two.
watching this. I'll be watching this Sunday.
Really, only match I really
Okay.
care for is the Daniel Bryan and Swerve Strickland. To be honest.
Ain't Britt Baker
Daniel Bryan,
and Mercedes Moné wrestling?
Yeah.
Mm.
Nah, that Tony Storm and Mariah match I really want to see.
I thought they made it Saraya. I thought Saraya was getting that match now.
Nah, hell, no. Thank God.
No, okay. They undid that.
Nah, they did the match. It's just Tony Storm won it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
It
now
was a good match though.
she's gonna come back as Paige in WWE.
I seen that too.
comes back to WWE.
That would be cool.
I can see her coming back as Paige, and cause I'm assuming she's gonna be able to be cleared to wrestle. I mean, she was cleared to wrestle AEW. I'm assuming she's okay to wrestle now.
Definitely.
Nah, I need to see AJ Lee versus Roxanne.
that would be good. That would be
Bro,
good.
that
That
would
would
be
be
good.
good.
I don't think she's coming. I don't think AJ Lee's gonna come back.
Yeah, she
She
is. They
does.
just trying to. They stalling.
If she does, I need to see that.
Have you seen her? She's jacked now.
Yeah.
Like I think she gonna be like I think she could come back as like a powerhouse now wrestler.
Yeah.
It looks like she could start doing powerhouse moves.
Yeah, I
I
can
think
see
after
Roxanne against that. I like that. That'd be cool.
I heard Gail Kim is supposed to be challenging Roxanne next.
Yeah.
Boy, you reading my mind. I just said that. I just said
Ooh.
I was just about to say Gail Kim.
Oh, Chris.
You reading my mind, bruh.
Yeah, I'm
What,
with.
Gail
Nah, I'm
Kim
with
trying
you.
to come back to WWE?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't see it happening. That's just
I
like
can see it
saying
happening.
Melina gonna come back.
No.
Mm.
Nah, they did say a former TNA Knockouts champion,
Yeah.
and she been in the TNA Knockouts for years. So the only person I can think of is Gail Kim.
What is her other
Victoria.
name? What's the one that used to beat the cans on her head? What about her? Dang, what is her name?
Um, I know who you're talking about.
I don't know.
She used to be
No.
TNA knockout too.
I don't know no TNA starter.
You talking
Yeah,
about
you talking about ODB?
talking about with the big.
Oh, you talking about ODB?
Yeah, ODB.
Oh, dirty. I forgot who it was.
ODB, yes. I heard that she might come. She wants to come to WWE.
I'm with that.
I am too.
Possible.
ODB.
Possible spoiler. Former WWE star debuting at AEW All In.
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Yes.
Ricochet.
Yes. I wonder if Shane. I wonder if Shane McMahon gonna come too.
Oh, we gonna find out Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna find
Dang.
out. I'm gonna say you're gonna find out Sunday. Awesome call.
Yeah, I'll be watching this Sunday.
Yo, Kim.
Oh,
Hey, man.
awesome. Oh my God, that's her.
Hey Shane, what happened to your boy Rich Swann? God dang.
Yo,
Oh,
Yeah, Rick Strong. Yeah. He was
I can.
he got arrested,
Yeah.
I seen that earlier today too.
and they
They
took the
said he was arrested.
away from him. I think his title. He got 2 titles.
Oh wait.
man, my boy AJ Francis, man, dang.
But I say, well,
Bro,
stop signing people. Yeah.
Boy,
He definitely do gotta start signing. He definitely do gotta start signing people. I mean, he
Tony
signed what was that one? What was that one dude on NXT with Tony D'Angelo? I think his name was Dimes. They had like a guy named one was yeah Dimes. I mean, you seen him like one time and that was it on TV.
yeah.
Nah, he need
Hey,
to split the show.
Yeah.
He need to split. He need to split Dynamite, Collision, and Ring of Honor.
You know what?
That's
You
how
know,
you split the roster.
majority of the time, Collision is better than Dynamite.
Yo,
It always has.
thank you.
It
I
always
was like, man, like
It
I
always
watched
has.
clip, like so like last night I didn't watch this. I watched a little bit of it, and then I didn't know who Jericho was fighting. I was like, who the heck? I was like, who the heck is that? And then I just turned it off. I was like, man. And then seeing I heard the show was pretty good at the least, but
It was.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. But I wonder what they're gonna do after All In. Like, would the show still be the same, or would the ratings just drop again?
Nah.
It's like they do their best work on pay-per-views, but they don't do their best work on the extra show. Well, minus Collision, but Collision, like I said, is a whole lot better though.
So, Chris,
Thank
what do you
you.
think about Swerve Strickland and the Daniel Bryan thing?
So I got Swerve Strickland winning. And he's more likely going to go on to face Darby Allin. They did rumor that Darby Allin is next in line for AEW World Title shot. So it's more likely going to be Strickland. Yeah, let me. Let's see. I'm gonna find it real quick. I thought like somebody heard about it already.
I heard about it.
Okay. Let me see here.
I'm just like, man.
All right, so this is what it says. This is what it says here. According to Dave Meltzer from Wrestling Observer, AEW is considering giving Darby Allin a run at the as AEW World Champion. Meltzer stated that it may not happen anytime soon due to the current main roster program, but is being seriously talked about.
Oh, man.
So So
I mean, I'm with it for like a month or two. Because I mean, Darby Allin.
Why a month?
You said why a month or two?
Yeah.
Bro, nobody's gonna believe him as a champion. What?
nah.
Don't get me wrong. He's over, and as TNT champion, he did hell of a run. For world champion, ain't nobody gonna believe him for that long. Can you
The only
imagine him having the title for like 6 months?
But who
Yeah.
would you want, though? Besides him? That's not him.
Huh?
No.
I said, who would
Osprey.
you want?
I just playing.
He said, "Who would you want as champion besides him?"
Swerve.
Well,
Swerve.
besides him, who else?
Said Darby's gonna kill himself on live TV with those crazy spots.
Yeah,
Everybody,
jumping through real glass and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause everybody wants Swerve Strickland as champion, but
Swerve.
he can't be champion forever.
Shoot. Why not? Why
And
not?
for a good second there, I thought they were finna take it off of him and give it to Hangman.
Please no.
Yeah, don't at all.
Please no.
No Hangman.
And I like this heel character of Hangman, but please no.
Yeah.
Nah, I still need that Swerve. I still need that Swerve at MJF.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we do.
You know
I
what, Sam? I just thought about Victoria. When she a knockout champion too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hey, y'all know who I can see coming back around next year for Raw.
Who?
I can definitely see Conan, because it says Conan interest in a potential WWE return.
You said cool?
Conan.
Conan.
Y'all know Conan. Remember? Okay, so so I know y'all watched when Rey Mysterio took his mask off, right? It was like the Hispanic.
I know who you're talking about.
The dude with the foul mouth.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know Conan.
I do not know who Conan is.
You don't know who Conan? Y'all know who Conan is.
I do. I don't.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No.
What?
No, Chris, no.
No.
Throw it in the trash.
No.
Wait, no, you don't know him, or no, it don't come back.
No,
don't come
back.
Unless he's gonna be a manager for the LWO as a heel.
Hey, Chris, do this. Throw him in the trash.
Nah, wait. Hold on. He might can be a manager for the heel version of the LWO.
That's not going to happen because they're not going to turn Rey Mysterio heel.
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean, the only people I can
they would have to do like the Judgment Day and kick Rey Mysterio out and then become heel.
Yeah.
And now we just got a carbon copy of the Judgment Day. Now we got Rey Mysterio feuding with LWO because they kicked them out.
Cool.
right. Yeah, I don't see them kicking him out. Yeah, I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't see them doing it.
Nah, the reason why I said that because Coleman can talk. He's actually good on the phone, and he actually can get them over as heels.
Y'all really. I'm gonna send y'all a link of Conan like on the mic. I'm gonna send y'all a link on it so y'all can check it out.
Yeah, he actually
besides, yeah, especially when he was in TNA with Hernandez and Homicide.
Yeah, exactly. He can actually.
Oh, I missed them.
Hernandez and Homicide. Yeah, Hernandez
Yeah.
was huge.
Yes.
But yo, Chris,
do they still wrestle?
Homicide does. I don't think Hernandez.
Homicide does.
Yeah, I don't think Hernandez does. Hernandez done got like older and kind of whatever you call it.
When was the last time he was in the business on the WWE side? When he was in WCW? Conan. Because I don't remember him being in WWE unless I missed that part of his career.
I don't know.
I don't think Coleman ever seen WWE.
Yeah, he had. So that had to be like what WCW then.
Yeah, that was WCW. Then he went to TNA.
Yeah, because I remember where Rey Mysterio took off his mask, and that was in WCW.
Hold on.
But I don't know. I mean, y'all said he could be a good heel manager, so maybe maybe you're right.
I think he can. I believe he can. I seen his heel work. His heel work is always better than the babyface work.
Hey, y'all remember Homicide finisher?
Yeah.
What was it called again? Where he where he turns you upside down? Gringo Killer. Gringo Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to turn you backwards and he used to like jump up and drop you on your neck. That don't look nasty.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a neck break waiting to happen.
I was just watching TNA. I was watching Josh Alexander versus Nick Nemeth for the world title.
Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler.
Bam.
So I got a question for you guys. Big E.
Yes, go ahead.
Big E
needs to be on commentary.
Now, what if he's able to be cleared to wrestle? Should he have his match against Xavier Woods if Xavier Woods is like this big heel again? Since he had to watch, him basically beat the hell out of Kofi Kingston.
Nah.
If he's able to come back and wrestle, so he go immediately after Xavier Woods.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
I don't want to injure himself again, and then
I mean, that was Ridge Holland who injured him. I don't think he would get injured going up against Xavier.
Nope. I think him and Xavier should be together.
Yeah.
You think he should go heel too?
Yup.
And then if he
but that wouldn't make sense within your own booking. That don't make sense. Why would he be upset to watch him beat up Kofi then?
Because he can play along. Because then it can be like when Woods turned and beat up Alistair Jones, it can be like, yo, you was trying to take my spot. Because that's what this whole thing is going to be about.
But he's not trying to take the spot. He's already said he's not trying to take the spot. He said he was the only reason why he did with the Odyssey Jones thing, he was just trying to help him out, like he wished they would have helped him out. So that's
what I'm saying. You can use that. Big E can be upset, and when they have their match, if Big E was cleared to compete, he turned on Kofi. Like, yo, trying to get this big dude to take over my spot. Simple.
I mean, and it'll work out perfectly for Kofi. That'll be a thing that could boost him back up into the main event picture. I can see them like going that route, all them trying to get into the main event picture again.
I don't know.
Because you definitely got to put Big E back in the main event picture.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I also put Kofi in the main event picture too.
Or the swerve could be Alistair Jones.
It could be who?
Odyssey Jones? Well, like Xavier Turner?
He can do the whole all right, if you watch the Tony Storm and Mariah story, how Tony Storm let her in, even though she didn't trust her at first, you can do the whole thing with Alistair Jones, and then he can turn on him.
Yeah. That could work, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Triple H is there.
That could be the swerve.
Triple H need to listen to us.
This whole time we thought Alistair Jones was, Kofi took him under the wing, blah blah blah, just for Xavier Woods and Alistair Jones to be in on it the whole time.
Oh, okay. I see what you said. So Xavier Woods and basically Alistair Jones was plotting against Kofi the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that means Big E will be joining Kofi.
Triple H is definitely gonna pull a swerve on this for real. I can already tell. So pretty much y'all saying that Woods and Odyssey attack Kofi.
No, let Woods attack Kofi first.
And then Alistair Jones come in later.
If Big E is clear and he's going to be on Kofi's side, that's when Alistair Jones beat up Big E.
Yeah,
I'm here. I was here to take your spot. There you go.
Okay, I can see it. So like that he gets in the ring, he breaks it up, he tries to be like, man, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. Alistair Jones is just over there, like pretending like he's like on the good side, and while he's trying to talk to Xavier, trying to talk him off this path, Alistair Jones just blast him.
Yeah, I would have been like.
And then you see at the end they just both laid out, and Odyssey Jones and Xavier Woods just sitting there like this.
Yeah. Because then we predicted if Big E was, if he was clear.
Yeah, if he was clear.
But and then Alistair Jones could come out next week like, yo, I didn't want to take his spot. I'm better than him.
Mm-hmm. I'm back. You know how long I waited to be on the main roster? 2 years.
Exactly.
2 years. I had to sit here and watch Big E and everybody else had success. I'm better than Big E. I don't want his spot. I'm better. I'm claiming.
Exactly.
Blah blah blah. Xavier was like, yeah, all this time, Kofi was holding me back. Big E was holding me back. No more. Now it's all about me. I'm going for the big titles and all that type of stuff.
Exactly.
I can see it.
But you let Woods do the heel turn first.
Right.
I give it like a month or two. If Big E was clear, then I would book it the long term after. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alistair Jones being a heel. It's a black on black crime. Yo, facts, but but look though, think about like after Survivor Series, right? You know how Raw be like sometimes mid. Mm-hmm. This could be the perfect storyline to end the year.
Yep.
True.
Did you know Raw and SmackDown gonna be weird as hell?
Going into Netflix too?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. This could be the perfect story of the year.
Yeah, man, he're funny, y'all.
Black on black fun. Funny as facts though. Word up, it'll work.
Yeah.
So if we going into Royal Rumble season with Big E back and Xavier Woods and them heel.
Wait, little bit, man. I just noticed you had a headset. My bad, man.
Yeah. I could see. I still see Jey Uso as the top person to win the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey Jeff, get off that game too.
This is when I believe they need to do draft and SmackDown needs to have the world title. People like Jay Uso and all them over there.
So you think they need to swap champions and put the WWE Championship on Raw and put the World Championship on SmackDown? Like I think that's what they did with like Batista and Triple H and them or something like that.
Yeah.
Batista ended up going to SmackDown with the World Championship, and I think Triple H was the WWE champion.
I don't care what nobody say. In that time, SmackDown was better than Raw.
Oh yeah, we got Undertaker versus Batista. We had a whole bunch of good matches back then.
And that's what with this roster, you can do that while Raw going to the network.
I mean, but if the rumors are true, SmackDown will become a 3-hour show then.
Right.
Well, even if the rumors are not true, even if the rumors are not true, they need to become a 3-hour show if they're going to have mid-card titles for the women and men. I mean, not for the women division.
I would have to. I wouldn't say right now SmackDown is better than Raw. Well, no. as far as like this, as far as this past week, I'm gonna have to see what's going to happen on Friday.
If we doing SmackDown a 3-hour show, SmackDown needs to be the wrestling show.
Yeah.
Raw needs to have more of the soap operas and the storyline. SmackDown needs to be the wrestling show.
This man said the soap operas. You're right.
But the only reason why I say like they need to go 3 hours is because if we're going to get this women's mid-card division going with the mid-card United States and IC or whatever channel they decide to use, it needs to be 3 hours to work for SmackDown. Like if it was just on Raw, okay. But if it's going to be on SmackDown as well, SmackDown needs to be 3 hours because we need to have time to put these titles over.
But that's what I was saying. Like SmackDown needs to become more of the wrestling show. You can still have the storylines, but it don't need to be soap opera storylines like the Bloodline and the Judgment Day. That's taking over the TV time.
We don't need
but still with SmackDown, like you still need a little bit more. Like 2 hours, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's not enough. Like you see the same people every week. We need to see everybody that's on the Raw roster, not just 7 people.
No, that's what I mean. If SmackDown's going to go to 3, that's what I mean. Like you don't want to sit through SmackDown for 3 hours and Cody takes up 40 minutes of the show.
Exactly.
No, I mean, as long as the Rock ain't on there.
The Rock will take all that minutes.
And Rock want that first whole hour for himself.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? That's why I said SmackDown needs to become like when Batista and Undertaker were all numbers there. It was more of the wrestling show.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was more of the wrestling show.
Then at least the tag team division can actually be a division.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we could get that to be 3 hours more, they got more time to put more stuff over. Especially if we're gonna have a women's United States and a women's Intercontinental. We need them to be 3 hours because I think the world title will mean way more than it would on Raw.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. Back in the day when the world title was on Raw, it was just as good on Raw as it was on SmackDown. Well, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't say it wasn't bad on Raw, and it got better on SmackDown.
SmackDown, yeah.
From what I remember, I enjoyed the storylines they had when they first introduced it on Raw, and then it just got to me. It got better when it went to SmackDown.
Better on SmackDown.
So I can see it being the same where it's good on Raw and then it just gets better on SmackDown.
It's better on SmackDown because, like I said, SmackDown needs to be the wrestling show. You can have storylines in it, but as long as it's not taking over the entire show.
Right. So you
Like
mean you're talking about like basically a limited time of promos, basically on SmackDown.
Yeah, like when JBL went against Eddie Guerrero, it was a balance because of you had promos, but then you had mostly wrestling. So people got behind Eddie Guerrero as the babyface the whole way because it didn't take over as much of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah, because that makes sense. If you're gonna do 2-3 hour shows, one need to at least be more wrestling oriented. One need to be at least like whatchamacallit, like NXT, because that's how NXT is. NXT is like a wrestling oriented show.
And it wasn't like no big storyline to where it took over the tag team division or the mid card. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was pretty even in storytelling wise, so that's why a lot of people got invested into SmackDown more than Raw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Speaking of NXT, who, if they do a draft in January, who from NXT need to come to the main roster?
Roxanne.
Trick, hands down.
Yeah, Trick Williams.
Trick will be a pop. He'll be a star, man.
He's going to be in this year's Royal Rumble for sure.
Oh, Trick Williams on SmackDown?
Definitely.
All day?
Yeah,
I say Trick. I say Trick, Roxanne.
Oh yeah, Roxanne. Yeah.
I say so, Ruka.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't watched much of NXT, but I like her wrestling style. I like her style.
So Ruka, I don't know.
Man, Chase U.
Yeah,
I said that.
Chase U need to come up to the main roster.
On SmackDown, not on Raw though. On SmackDown.
No, yeah, on SmackDown. Except for the girl that be with them, she needs to stay in NXT.
Yeah,
she's not ready to be in the main roster yet.
Bring Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo. They need to bring him up.
You said Trick will get lost in the shuffle right now. I will wait to bring him up. Yeah. Especially if he's just going to get him and Carmelo Hayes in a rematch.
Right.
So that means you put him on Raw.
Who, Trick?
Yeah.
You know Brock Lesnar's coming back at Royal Rumble next year, so Triple H might have him win.
Nah.
Even though
we don't need Brock. We don't need Brock Lesnar winning the Rumble. No, that's got to be all Jay. That's got to be all Jay. That's got to be all Jay for the Rumble.
Yeah.
Now Jay throwing Brock Lesnar over would be a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they could even do it like how they did with Drew McIntyre. I think did Drew McIntyre like just help him eliminate himself, or did he actually eliminate Brock Lesnar? I can't remember how that went.
He eliminated him.
I can't remember.
Okay. Yeah, I think I remember seeing him like actually throw Brock Lesnar out of the ring. But yeah, I think we need that for Jay. Like Jay needs to. It needs to be somebody like how they just did it with Kofi. I'm not Kofi, Cody. Where it needs to be somebody big that you think, oh, okay, he's just gonna get eliminated by this person, but then he turns around and eliminates them for the big Royal Rumble win.
I feel like CM Punk is gonna win it.
No,
me too.
No, I don't need CM Punk. I'm not saying I don't want to see him as champion. I don't. I'm not saying that. But no, we need to finally put a stamp on this Jey Uso so I can stop hearing Rikishi talking about his son.
Yeah, I think everybody could agree with that.
My boy Rikishi starting to get annoying. Told us, "Oh, my son this, my son that. Why haven't he did this? Like, it's coming, Big Keish. How instead of talking about what they not doing with your son, how about the fact that you still haven't showed up to help your sons? Your son just been running amok.
Because there's been rumors saying that he's gonna be his manager and stuff like that, and still ain't happening.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What?
that was back when they first started this bloodline stuff. That he was going.
You talking about when they first started the split?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was rumors that he was supposed to be like he was going to manage one of the sons, and then he was supposed to be like the reason why all them like put aside their difference and turn on Roman.
Oh yeah, I remember that jump.
But instead, we never had that.
They didn't do nothing.
Nah, I don't care what nobody said. You know what group I think should have been the Bloodline group? I don't care what nobody say. Undisputed
You talking
Era.
about from the beginning?
No, I'm saying like.
Oh, you said the UE?
I'm saying like before the Bloodline was even invented, Undisputed Era.
Undisputed Era. Oh, okay. What you call it? Well, that was under the Vince McMahon era, and
I know that's what I'm saying. Vince McMahon, that's all the way up. Oh my god!
Because I think if I had this correct, under Vince McMahon, nobody wanted to come to the main roster. Everybody was like, "No, we want to stay on NXT."
Yup.
I didn't blame him.
Nobody wanted to. Johnny Gargano almost left the company because he didn't want to come to the main roster. Because they were trying to make him come to the main roster, and he did not want to come.
I don't know why, because he lost now.
Yeah, I mean he got stuck over there in NXT for a minute. You know, it felt all good to him and everything.
Tommaso Ciampa didn't want to come to the main roster.
They seen what happened. He seen what happened to Karrion Kross.
Yeah, I remember that's what it was. Like they said. I remember the rumor was that they didn't like the fact that everybody who came up from NXT, majority of the people who came from NXT to the main roster was getting mistreated and misused. Like they was over in NXT, but then they come up to the main roster and they're not over no more.
Dude, Adam Cole was over.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. They were about to put Adam Cole as a manager. I was like, what?
Yeah, he was supposed to be the manager for Keith. They wanted him to be a manager for Keith Lee.
Bro,
that's ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
The match he had with Bryan Danielson should have told it off.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But Adam Cole was another one that was reported not wanting to come to the main roster because he was a big one that they wanted to come to the main roster, but then he did, and then we found out they wanted him to come to the main roster to be a manager. I'm like, what? Like, come on, because the whole thing was they were supposed to bring the whole Undisputed Era at one point. The whole team of the Undisputed Era was going to get drafted to the main roster. And then Vince changed it to, well, no, we're going to bring them, but I want Adam Cole to be a manager. I don't want him to be a part of the Undisputed Era on the main roster.
Yeah, like, what?
And then he ended up doing it to LA Knight. He got his way in the end. He was like, well, if I couldn't make Adam Cole a manager, I'm going to make LA Knight the manager then. Since he didn't want to be the manager, I'm gonna make LA Knight be the manager, and then we're not even gonna call him LA Knight. We're gonna call him Max Dupree.
Oh my god!
Hey, I'm surprised that Solo Sikoa kept his full name when they pushed him up. Well, too soon.
Only because of the bloodline. That was only because.
Wait, wasn't he supposed to be like Caesar Solo?
Hey, I'm glad they didn't change it to that.
They called him a scholar.
Yeah, Triple H was like very pissed at Vince McMahon for taking the people from NXT and then killing them on the main roster. But I think he was doing that to piss off Triple H. I think he was like beefing with Triple H. I don't think he liked that Triple H knew how to get people over, and he didn't want to follow that formula. He wanted to be like, no, I want to get people over my way, but his way was not working.
The times have changed.
Yeah.
Now under Triple H, people actually want to come to the main roster from NXT.
Or people want to come back to the company that left.
People want to come back that left.
Like John Moxley, I heard he wants to come back.
Yeah, and then we got Buddy. Buddy want to come back and help Rhea. I'm like, come on, man.
Oh no, Buddy, he locked. Buddy locked in for some more years.
Buddy signed another contract. He extended his contract.
He signed another contract with AEW?
Yeah, he's stuck.
What
was it? What was it? Jeff, like 3 years or 5 years or something like that?
I think it's like 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3. But it was a lot. It was a lot of money though.
Yeah. And then he did have that tweet asking Tony could they borrow him so he could go help his woman.
No.
I'm like, Tony was like, nah.
Keith Lee's contract I think is almost up or is up.
Boy, Keith Lee was used in WWE way more than he was on AEW.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he was.
Yeah, of course.
And, he was used. It was used badly, but I can't lie. He was used more in WWE. Badly or not, he was used more than.
He got that TV time. I mean, at least WWE to make him change the hair color like a blonde looking thing or gray like an old man.
Yeah, what was that about? Like, why was he sitting there like having this whole blonde hair, then gray hair? Like, what we supposed to be, Cisco?
The
It's supposed to be Cisco.
And they still never did a match with him versus Swerve. They tried to do that thing 2 times and it didn't work. Somebody he injured. That man ain't injured. That man walking around.
Hey, you know what would be a good invasion storyline though? Like if WWE would to work with AEW, I could see them doing an invasion 2.0, but this time instead of WCW is AEW, and then they just come and invade the main roster. It would be a good like Survivor Series. I can
see that.
Like especially around Survivor Series time too.
If that's the case, who would be the top 5?
Who's the top 5 AEW?
Swerve, MJF, Bryan Danielson.
I would even say John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Yeah. And then for WWE, you got Roman, you got Cody.
5? That was 5 from AEW.
Hold on, wait. MJF. Oh, Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will Ospreay.
So that's your 5. So then you got Roman,
Cody,
Seth.
You gotta have CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk. Roman, Cody, Seth, CM Punk. Yeah, Roman, Cody, Seth, CM Punk.
Randy. Huh.
And who will be the 5th?
Randy.
Oh, Randy. Yeah.
Randy.
So like you got.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jacob Fatu to be for real.
That's what I was gonna say. Jacob Fatu.
True.
But she said Randy. I like Randy.
Okay.
Could have said Solo.
Right. So
You're done.
we talking about this actually being good.
Y'all, matter of fact, write this in the comments, y'all. Who would y'all top 5 be from AEW and WWE in a Survivor Series match?
But so here's how it goes, right? There's a Survivor Series match. They getting ready to do it. WWE's doing their whole thing. They get ready to try to set up the teams or whatnot. But then all you see is the top 5 y'all named for AEW just coming through the crowd, right? And they like, what the hell? You know, they announce like, what those guys are from the other company. And they just come down to the ring and beat the hell out of, like, in each segment, like the individual segments, they just beating the hell out of Roman, they beating the hell out of Randy, they beating the hell out of who else did we say? CM Punk in there, right? You can have them like, so you gonna leave? You gonna have CM Punk and Cody? Y'all just gonna leave us like that? So we about to take over your company, you know? So you want to come over here and be the top dogs? We taking over? Wow! They just leaving them in a bloody heat in the back, either in the ring or in the back. And then they come out, take over the ring, and be like, "We challenge y'all to a War Games match at Survivor Series." That's who y'all gonna be going up against, right? But then you go on the flip side. Now you got AEW, and they over there bragging. The team is bragging about how they just went over there and decimated and made WWE the best, most talked about episode because they went over there and decimated and whatnot. And then you get the same thing. You get WWE coming down and get ready to brawl with them. You get the return of CM Punk back in AEW along with Cody.
Yeah.
Hostile environment because they booing Cody for leaving. They booing CM Punk for getting himself fired. You see, even though Triple H can't wrestle and stuff because of his heart condition, he took out Tony Khan backstage.
Oh. Broke his neck.
You just see Tony Khan laid out, and Triple H is like, "This is my house now. I led the invasion against WCW. Now it's AEW."
Nah, listen. If AEW was to invade WWE, Jack Perry need to beat up CM Punk. I'm just saying. We need to see that. We need to see that.
Oh yeah, that'd be good with you.
Huh?
I said that would be good too.
Yeah, we need to see that fight. We need to see that.
Punk and put KO in. Okay, so we get KO the Stone Cold treatment. Remember in the original invasion, it was how Stone Cold just came and whipped everybody's ass.
Oh yeah.
So that's Kevin Owens. We don't know whose side Kevin Owens going to choose. He's been mute this whole time, and then he just come out and whoop everybody's ass.
Hey, speaking of Kevin,
I can also see like if that do happen, like Uncle Howdy like turn off the lights, like making them shit scared, like make them scared,
hey,
like
yo,
backstage.
okay.
Oh yeah, like you basically got like, so who's like the mystic people over at AEW?
I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know.
It's not like not like Uncle Howdy's scary, but I know who. I got yeah, that's what I was about to say. The House of Black.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got the House of Black backstage beating on somebody, then you just hear Uncle Howdy, "There you are," and they just beat the hell out of them. It's like,
hey y'all, tell me this. So the things I'm thinking about right now, what do y'all think about Ricky Starks to be signing with WWE, and should he go to NXT? Or
we was talking about that
y'all was?
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, we were saying he was gonna go to NXT.
Yeah, he should go to NXT.
Yeah, that's how we also was talking about the Lucha Bros.
Okay.
But the Lucha Bros, they want to come to WWE as well.
Yeah, but they want to go directly to the main roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they said Conan said something about them going straight to the main roster or something. I ain't read about it.
Yo, matter of fact, no, we need to put Coleman. We need to put Coleman with the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah,
bruh.
Check out LWO.
Yes.
That would be good. So you got two different type of groups, Latino groups, and they both going up against each other now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that or try to help LA Knight
No,
I mean, not LA Knight, not LA Knight. God dang, Santos Escobar.
No.
The Gallo del
the
Fantasma.
Oh, so you saying bring the Lucha Bros in the heels?
Yeah.
And they team up with the Gato?
No, not team up again. But like, I
Nah,
don't want to
they
see
be-
them.
they-
I don't want to see them up again. I don't want to see them face.
Nah, they
Like-
be on their own. They come in and they just destroy the tag division.
Yeah.
Tag division does
Yeah.
need some help.
You know what I mean? Simple.
So-
they don't need to be in a group. Come in and destroy the division. Coleman gets on the mic and say, "Yo, we here to take over." Simple.
So they so what they on Raw or they on SmackDown?
I want to see them on.
SmackDown.
So they be taking out the Street Profits,
Yep.
Nagal del Fantasma,
Yep.
LW.
Jacob
Hey, is
Fatu,
it?
or just the Tonga Loa of the bloodline.
Hey, if they can do the whole bloodline, go for it.
You're not about to get Jacob. That man's crazy.
Nah, you ain't getting Jacob. Nah.
Jacob about to take them out.
Jacob. I don't think that's what happened. Though. Jacob different.
Ricochet to AEW is final. You're talking the most.
Wait, what?
Man, come on, man. I know I seen it, Jeff, but dang, man, don't say it again. God dang.
Yeah, he said so. He said they said he's signed with AEW. He need to come in as Puma on AEW.
Who?
Ricochet.
I mean Ricochet.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
If he
He signed a
did,
multi-year deal.
if he could do Puma and WWE, he should do Puma.
AEW.
You know.
He debuted on Rampage.
Hey, yo, he said he's gonna put. Hey, stop.
He debuted on Rampage.
But you know, once Ricochet come in, if Will Ospreay do win the match, you know they're gonna set out Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. It's gonna happen.
He's with who is that? Who he's with? Because House of Black.
Who?
House of
To my
Black.
Brody King.
No, so it's House of Black, and he's facing and I don't know who Ricochet tagged with, but
Will
yeah,
Ospreay.
House of Black. You said Will Ospreay?
I think that what's gonna happen, Ricochet is gonna help Will Ospreay win, and this is where it's gonna start that feud thing with MJF and Ricochet. Cause you remember he called him like Ricochet or something like that.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah,
I'm with
that's what I
all
feel like it's gonna happen.
And my boy Max about to turn on Anthony Rollins.
Oh shoot! So hey, what's been going on with that?
I don't know. I feel like Max about to be a heel.
God,
And I think it should happen when they had that triple threat tag team match. And I think he should join the Elite.
The Elite.
Man. Dang, I gotta go ahead and watch. I gotta go watch AEW. And see how the show was. Minus that Chris Jericho match. I don't know what.
And just like the go home show too. And tonight the go home show for AEW going into all in.
Yeah, on Sunday. Yeah, I think.
Yo, I've been seeing man. I'm about to stream it. I've been seeing mad people streaming on TikTok. Ain't nobody get banned. None of that.
They do, Monday Night Raw.
I think.
SmackDown.
Yeah, be this one dude named Luis or something like that. He be streaming like the whole show, like Raw, SmackDown, like pay-per-views and all that.
I was about to say that's why I heard from both you and Jeff. You and Jeff have said that before, that they be on there streaming like the whole shows and pay-per-views and stuff.
Yeah, the whole show.
Yeah,
that's how I was able to watch the last pay-per-view for AEW because Jeff sent me.
Me too.
Yeah, because Jeff sent me the link or whatever, and I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm already watching it." Because this other guy named
Hey,
Louise.
for everybody who's watching the video, you're getting free tips on how to watch it for free.
Yeah,
you get. Hopefully, hopefully they don't come after us for giving up the free tips.
No, this is YouTube.
Get those people.
Right. Y'all just see Uncle Holly and them appear behind me like, you giving them free tips, huh? Sister Abigail, oh Lord. Well, they just started sending the wrestlers after people since they want to give away free tips on how to watch it for free. We know where you live.
Hey, man.
Chris gets 619 by Rey Mysterio.
I heard Ethan Page gonna be getting some.
I'm gonna call Dominic on this little.
Shane gets choke slammed by Undertaker.
Yeah, all right.
It's gonna take long. You get a message on this.
Man, I'm a hard Undertaker.
Shay gets RKO. She gets to fight. She gets to meet her husband Randy, only for her to get RKO.
She gonna smile.
No.
Hey, what about Jeff?
Oh, Jeff gets mommy. He gets mommy.
Oh, Jeff gonna be sponsored goddamn hard.
He gets. I'm just playing. He gets the whole entire Judgment Day. That's his punishment. Judgment Day gonna come up and get him.
Oh man.
Oh, we've been hearing you. You don't like Judgment Day? Well, you about to get all the Judgment Day.
JD McDonough gonna hit you with his head.
You know it's gonna get you a little bit. Bronson Reed gonna come get you.
Oh
I said I got by Uncle Hobby in them. I got killed.
Chris got in with Uncle Howdy.
Little Big Man got the whole AEW roster.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh no. Actually, Little Big Man got the guys from Kiss the Ring.
Oh no.
Dang.
Yeah, they man, that.
Oh yeah, Shane. I gotta show you that. I don't know if I sent. I don't know if you got it in a group.
That horrible video, man.
Hey man,
that video is horrible, bro.
Let Shane see it. Hold on.
Shane, he wants you to watch this video by Kiss the Ring. It's called the 10 wrestlers that Triple H that has fell under Triple H, right?
All right, hold on. I know you talking about.
All the wrestlers they named were people that's succeeding right now underneath Triple H. They had an argument for the Street Profits, but they messed up their own argument for the Street Profits.
Hey Chris, put it up on the screen. Put it up on the screen if you can.
I can hit present and then go like the YouTube and show you. But
no. Just send him the link. Let him watch it on his own time.
All right.
If you try to scream and share this, I'm ending this live. No, I am not.
Oh, I got watch it.
That thing is like 50 minutes or an hour.
They said Cody Rhodes is failing under Triple H. Bronson Reed. They said Bronson Reed is failing under Triple H. I'm like, he was just Bronson Reed's in one of the best storylines right now.
Big Bronson Reed?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I think he's just getting started.
They said they didn't even mention Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross was not in there at all. I'm like, how do you mention people that fell underneath Triple H and you not put Karrion Kross in there?
Exactly.
Like, I swear, like even they own dude called them out and said that you just doing this stuff just for the sake of YouTube ratings and stuff. Cause he was saying, he called them out himself and said the only reason why you mentioning these people because most of the people they mentioned was not people that was failing. And the dude said, "You only just doing this for YouTube ratings because like I can't believe you really saying like these people was failing and they was not failing at all."
Oh yeah,
No.
Brian was the good one on
This dude said the Street Profits. I'm like, okay, you got an argument there. And then when they explained why they said the Street Profits, I'm like, nah, you lost it. I'm like, nah, you lost it. That is not why the Street Profits has failed. I'm like, no way.
Doing good.
That's what I'm saying. The Street Profits is actually doing good, but then, but as we were talking about leading up into what they're doing now, yeah, they have failed, but they couldn't even explain their own reasonings right. So I'm just like, no, that whole video was a dud for me, man. That whole video was a dud. Like, you just wanted YouTube ratings at that point.
Oh wow.
Cody Rhodes has failed underneath Triple H, but he just got the biggest win of his career. He's became WWE champion. He beat the best record holding WWE champion or world champion, but somehow he failed. Get out of here, man. That he got to do storylines with The Rock of all people.
Where Shane go? I think you want to go watch it.
I don't know. Either that or saw my.
But yeah, that was like it was stupid. And then it was like, oh well, Cody got outshined by The Rock. It's The Rock. Everybody's gonna get outshined by The Rock.
Yo,
Triple H run things and he got outshined by The Rock. It's The Rock. Like the whole people thought Triple H was gonna lose his job because The Rock got promoted to like one of the top people in TKO. So yeah, nobody's gonna get. There's nobody that can't get outshined, maybe except for the Undertaker. Undertaker might be the only person The Rock can't outshine.
You're not gonna. You think he can outshine Roman?
No.
Yeah, he did. He did. Look back to when The Rock made his comeback and started interjecting himself into the bloodline storyline. The Rock was talked about more than Roman Reigns was. Roman Reigns was even a secondary character in his own story.
But did you?
Because the whole thing was, okay, The Rock just came in and changed the whole game. He wants to be the one to face Roman. So it was all about The Rock and what he wanted. It wasn't even about Roman no more or Cody. It was about The Rock and what he wanted to do. Cody had won the Royal Rumble. It was about when Cody won the Royal Rumble. It was about Cody and Roman. The Rock came in and said he whispered in his ear and said, and what he whispered was that he wanted to take the spot. He wanted to take the spot and face Roman at WrestleMania. From that point on, it was about The Rock. It was no longer even about Roman or Cody. It was about The Rock. The Rock dominated all that. And then Roman came in and got kind of the spotlight back towards WrestleMania. But from that point, from that day after WrestleMania up until a couple of weeks after that, after Royal Rumble, I meant to say not WrestleMania, but after the Royal Rumble, where Cody Rhodes said he was giving his spot away to The Rock and all that The Rock dominated that to about a couple weeks before the WrestleMania. Then Roman got the spotlight back a little bit when he made The Rock acknowledge him and all that type of stuff. But then it became just The Rock was still like a big presence, but he dominated that whole storyline.
I know his phone died.
The Rock has an ego bigger than the universe itself. Exactly. Yes, he does.
Yep.
He does have the ego. His ego is huge. That's why I said, look how the fact that he came in on the storyline that was already building. Should I sit at the head of the table? And all of a sudden, like, you knew what he meant. He was trying to challenge Roman. But that was before we knew that, okay, when he said that, okay, Cody's not going to win. He's going to challenge Seth. Okay, that's how we're going to get. We're going to get him beating Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then he's going to come down later down the line to beat Roman. Roman's going to beat The Rock. And then Cody's going to beat Roman later for that title. Okay. But then Cody won the Royal Rumble and visibly showed that he wanted to face Roman. Okay, so now we got Cody versus Roman. Then here go The Rock and Cody giving away his spot to The Rock and blah 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 blah. Now that's how we got all this, The Rock dominating everything. So yes, The Rock dominated Roman Reigns even. His ego dominated even Roman of all people.
Here we go.
So The Rock's ego is so big he could even dominate Roman Reigns like he did. He was the bigger star in that whole feud.
Yo, Chris, did you watch that video that I was telling you about, the Club Shay Shay video?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about what John Cena said about Roman Reigns being the GOAT over The Rock?
I mean, it is true. I mean, Roman Reigns was champion for a good little while. I mean, of course, both him and Rock connected with people or whatever, but it's just something about Roman that was bigger than Rock. When you look at Rock, you're looking at more like a part-time wrestler or whatever. Versus like him. He just has like the look of a movie star versus in a wrestler. But when you look at Roman, you're looking at like dominance, and you're looking like just pretty much greatness, whatever. And then you get Rock. He just wants to talk a lot. That's it.
Because John Cena said that Roman had more spotlight than The Rock in his career.
He was talking about both. He wasn't just talking about The Rock. He was talking about himself too. He said the reason why Roman is better than himself and The Rock is because Roman's been in that spotlight from the beginning. And he said him and The Rock had to work their way up to the spotlight. So that's why he said Roman is the GOAT to him, is because him and The Rock had to work for the spotlight, while Roman came in and was given the spotlight, whether he succeeded or not, whether the crowd hated him or not. He basically stayed in that spotlight until he succeeded. Therefore, he said the Roman is the GOAT for that over himself and The Rock.
Yeah,
right.
Gotcha.
That's why
I did not know that. Like, I did not know that John Cena didn't, like, when he was young, like in high school and stuff. He didn't wrestle. Like when he was younger, he didn't wrestle. All he did was he did baseball and football. I didn't know he played football. I didn't know he played football and baseball.
Yeah, I didn't know he played baseball.
Yeah, it's like I think they showed like his childhood photos and stuff. They showed him in like his football gear and his baseball gear. I knew he played
because he said he played lineman, like offensive lineman.
But yeah, I did know that. I did know that he didn't whatchamacallit, he didn't wrestle though. He didn't wrestle like when he was younger, like Brock Lesnar.
Yeah. And then Shannon Sharp asked him what's the difference between amateur wrestling and like pro wrestling. And he was saying there's two different things. And I'm like, of course it's two different things. Like amateur wrestling, it's more technical. You can still get hurt, but it's not like you're not using weapons and all that stuff. You ain't got no storylines.
Right. It's not amateur wrestling is more of the real version of wrestling. That's more
Yes.
real.
Yeah.
Because it's just about him. It's just about two people on the mat trying to out wrestle each other, trying to be more technical and out wrestle each other. Like it was more about technique and technician and being a technician than anything. Where pro wrestling like WWE is just like it's more drama, Days of Our Lives, cinematic drama and stuff. Like it's more about story than the actual real wrestling. Everything is scripted. It's not script in amateur wrestling.
No, it's not.
Amateur wrestling is about who could beat the other. Whereas pro wrestling, they already predetermine who's gonna win, how the story is gonna go, how they're gonna build this wrestler up, how they're gonna build that person up, how they're gonna build this woman up. Everything is just a predetermined soap opera. It's acting with sports. It's like sports acting. That's why they able to transition into the Hollywood scene so easily because it's basically acting. At the end of the day, just with physicality.
And he was talking about, and John Cena was talking about how Brock Lesnar was a good transitional star because he tried out football, professional football.
So, whether you love him or hate him, there's only one great one. Roman is not over the Rock, dude. That was just John Cena's opinion. That was just his opinion. That's why he said that. Whether everybody got their own opinion, but
that's why he's not right or he's not wrong either.
Right, he's not right or wrong. He was asked a question, and that's how he felt. He felt that Roman was the GOAT because he was given the spotlight from the start, and he succeeded. He fell and succeeded in that spotlight. While him and The Rock had to work to get to that spotlight. They had to fail and succeed to just get to the spotlight, and then succeed in the spotlight.
And the thing is, it's crazy. He even had the spotlight when he was in the Shield.
Right.
So it's not just like him now as a singles competitor having a spotlight, because for instance, all three of them, Seth, Roman, and Dean Ambrose, they all had the spotlight, but Roman had more of the spotlight than the other two.
Right. Like even when people do videos about who's the best of the three members of the Shield, everybody's always says it's either Seth, Roman, and Dean, or is Roman. They either put Seth first, they put Roman first. Dean is always the third member. He's always the third best person. So in my opinion, that's what Roman always had that spotlight. And then if we go off, we could take it a step further. To even bring it back to Shay and her favorite wrestler. If we go how the way John Cena explained it, Randy Orton could be the GOAT as well, because he was instantly given the spotlight from his start. He was never like a background player. He came in being touted as the future, star, the future champion. That's what they did. His first title was the World Heavyweight Championship. So he was that. So Randy Orton could even have a pull for the GOAT.
Right.
So it's like if we use John Cena's method, there's a lot of wrestlers who came in and was given the spotlight.
So who would y'all call the best in the world? CM Punk got that title, but who you think is the best in the world?
John Cena.
Yeah, as we talking about on the mic, yeah, CM Punk probably is the best on the mic. But where is we trying to use? We just saying overall, like what is we saying? Like it's the best.
I'm talking about, out of all of it, on the mic, in the ring, in ring skills, you name it.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard because John Cena is good on the mic. But his in-ring skills is not really that good.
Not anymore, but they was in the past. They was great. It's not Roman's fault. He said it's not Roman's fault. He was shoved down our throats.
But I'm glad he recovered. And I didn't like Randy till his match with Cactus Jack at Bad Blood. He became a man in that match. He had a great feud with the Undertaker too. And then there's that too. You got the Undertaker, you got Kane, all these people that was given the spotlight. So it's hard to say who
Shawn
was
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels. Like it's hard to Bret Hart.
You got
Ric
Flair.
Yeah, it's like
you
it's
can't leave him out.
It's like hard to say who's the actual real GOAT of
it is.
WWE. It's like really hard because like part of me want to say John Cena, part of me want to say The Rock, but then again, it's like other people. It's other people too. You got Stone Cold, you got Bret Hart, you got a lot of people. So that's
Stone. I would honestly say Stone Cold. And he was definitely good on the mic.
So now if we're gonna do from each era, that would be I don't know. Like I know from my era when I watching the John Cena, I'm gonna say John Cena. Now this era, I'm gonna say Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going off of eras, there is The Rock, John Cena, Roman Reigns. Like it's in different areas, it was different people. Like in that ruthless aggression, it was definitely John Cena.
Okay, so
in the attitude, it was definitely The Rock.
Okay, so if we gonna go back to like with Bruno Sammartino and Undertaker and all of them, Andre the Giant, some of them, who would you say is the best on the mic and best in the ring?
Ooh. Bret Hart was best in the ring. He was a good technician.
It's tough because there was a lot of.
I mean,
there was a lot of guys that was good on the mic and good in the ring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so, like to try to pick who, like it just overall trying to pick who was the GOAT. That's hard because it was it's a lot of people who was good on the mic. It's a lot of people who was good in the ring, and it's a lot of people like John Cena. He's considered the GOAT, but he wasn't one of the best in the ring. But he was best on the mic in every other aspect. So it's like you can't really. It's hard to go by that. Like it's like because I guess you have to really at that point you have to really go with your opinion.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask this question: who y'all think is the most creative wrestler of all time?
Bray Wyatt.
Yeah,
Bray Wyatt. Now, if we talk about most creative, that's an easy one. Bray Wyatt is Wendell Rotunda was the best, creative wrestler of all time.
Out of all the wrestlers that wrestled, y'all saying Bray Wyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Them storylines used to eat, boy.
Yeah.
Especially when he led Alexa Bliss when he was fighting Randy, all that blood come on her mouth. Boy, that was something right there.
Yeah. I mean, who else was more creative than Bray Wyatt? Bray Wyatt had when Rendon came out with Bray Wyatt, he from that point on was just had the best storylines creatively. He had the best creative thinking. Like he got Bray Wyatt over. He got the Fiend over. He even got this new version of Bray Wyatt over.
Okay. So if you take Bray Wyatt out of the equation, who else would you say was most creative?
The Rock
in the wrestling business.
The Rock. He had the most interesting storylines. Like it's a tie between The Rock and John Cena.
Yeah. I would say Stone Cold has some good, some good stories.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Then you start thinking
him and Donald Trump.
So so it's like a three-way tie. I say John Cena, The Rock, and Stone Cold. Because they
don't
all
get me
had
wrong. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack
I
was
take
pretty.
that back. It's not Undertaker. Undertaker had the most creative because he had a lot of different versions of himself that got over. We got Undertaker ministry, Undertaker corporate ministry. Then you had the American Badass. Then you got right back to the Undertaker. Like, it's so many layers to Undertaker. So I have to say, if we take Bray Wyatt out, then it's definitely Undertaker.
Okay. Let's go to the females. Who's the most creative female wrestler?
Becky.
Of all time?
Becky. I want to say Charlotte because Charlotte just one-dimensional. She just Ric Flair's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talking about most creative, and my most creative, you talking about like storyline and in-ring work and mic work, right? Like who was the most creative, like getting you interested in them?
Yeah,
that's Becky.
With like ring gear and all.
Oh well, man, you talking about it's Becky, and then it's kind of like Bailey. It's Becky and Bailey.
Oh no, I'm trying to think.
Maybe Sasha. Maybe Sasha is definitely not Charlotte. Charlotte had the best. Well, that's a Ric Flair thing. She took that from Ric Flair. So
I don't know. I would say
so
Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss. She had a good story too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was again one of her best ones was taken from Bray. We just talking about like on your own.
Yeah, on your own. Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't say Alexa because she was good, but then one of the best things about her was because of Bray.
Okay, so who's your favorite faction in wrestling?
Ooh, Bloodline.
The Bloodline?
The OG Bloodline. They had the best faction story.
Let's see.
No, I mean,
Evolution.
I would like to say DX, but I'm biased on that because I grew up with the whole Attitude Era and
Evolution. You know, with Randy. You know.
Yeah, that was good.
And let's see, the NWO was kind of my favorite.
For some reason, I used to catch a lot of the Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, and Lita. I used to catch a lot of that too.
Yeah.
That was
you
that
got
was
the
good.
Hardy Boys. You got the Hardy Boys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can't leave
now
out.
we talk about the Hardy Boys, the greatest tag team.
Hardy Boys.
It's definitely the Hardy Boys.
I'm about to say from the Attitude Era.
Yeah, that's definitely the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
No,
Edge and Christian was pretty good.
Well, I was about to say
no.
Yeah, because you gotta remember
Edge and Christian.
Hey,
you got because
I want to go back and watch
the best tag team. As you talking about the Attitude Era, that's the Dudley Boys. That's Dudley Boys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian.
Yes, I'm taking the Dudley Boys.
So that's hard.
Y'all remember that? Or have y'all seen that ladder match that they had?
You talking about Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardys?
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
That was good. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I watched that one the other day on YouTube because it was playing. They played that one.
So I already know this answer, so I'm not even gonna ask this question. Okay, I'm gonna ask it anyway. The best manager in wrestling.
Ooh.
Because it's hard between Paul Heyman and old boy that was with Undertaker. Like,
oh yeah, he was good. I forget his name. He was good too.
Was it Paul? Not Paul. It was
Paul Bear.
Yeah, Paul Bear. Yeah. And then
oh yeah.
What?
Where he's come out with that goddamn? Where he's come out with that dang
Where Byron go?
Dang. Wait, Byron.
Little big man, where'd he go?
Oh yeah, I don't see him no more.
I think he removed himself for a minute.
Oh, his computer might have died.
No, he's still down there.
Oh,
at the bottom of the screen, in the bottom.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Y'all got anything? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back in my little head.
The best rivalry. Best rivalry of all time.
Stone Cold The Rock. Period.
I might have to go with Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Hey, I need to. Actually, I meant to watch that match this morning.
Or Kane and Undertaker. That was a good one
that
too.
That was good too. Yeah. That was good.
What was that? Mankind and
Yeah, I'm finna get up off here. Y'all made me want to go watch. Some of this stuff.
Anything with Mankind was good. I like Mankind.
Yeah, he was good too.
Yeah, he was pretty creative too. Kind of like because he had like the different characters.
Because I'm about to say his different characters, especially Cactus Jack.
Yeah,
Dude, love,
bro, Chris, that guy with the guy that had the wood, that carried the wood around. And
that crazy.
I can't remember his partner, but he was pretty good though.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan with the blue.
Hacksaw Jack. Yeah, he was pretty good. I liked him. A lot of people compared him, Dean Ambrose, to him.
Dang. Who's the
I
best
didn't
champion you ever seen?
I didn't see no comparison.
Oh, we got a question here. Who's the best champion you ever seen? Not GOAT, not best wrestler, but someone who was champion and carried themselves in a way that they were important for me in Flair and Brett. Okay.
Huh?
No, I'm reading a little thing.
No, I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think. It's between two people, so I'm trying to narrow it down to one person.
Seth?
Yeah, he cares about that title though. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Seth. Who else? I could say Damien. I could say no. I'm not going there yet. I was about to say Damian Priest, but he ain't really proved nothing yet.
I will say Bobby Lashley. Like, that's still ringing in my ear because he was a good champion though. Like, he was really a good champion. Like, even when he was in ECW, like, he was still a good champion. He cared about the title.
Let's see who else. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Let me think. Who else? Who was my other person? I was going to say this other person, but I'm not going to say that because that's foolery. Like, we all know that he was one of the greats. I'll say Daniel Bryan too, because when he won both championships like that, that was a kicker to me. Like, he really won both at the same night.
Hey man, yeah, he done messed himself up when the AEW done got himself hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now, if he lose,
Edge was a good champion.
If he lose, then his career is over with.
Yeah. Without getting ticket to come
he's
back.
He's fighting for his career.
Hey y'all, I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna hop up off here.
We might as well just hop off now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I don't know what a minute. All right, you guys. Appreciate you guys for. Hold on. Let me get my camera. appreciate you guys for checking out Wrestling Pit Podcast. If you're watching on here, Little Big Man, I think he had to step off for a second. You guys make sure y'all subscribe to Little Big Man Gaming. Also subscribe to
Jeff Wrestling 23.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards, but yeah, subscribe there. And also if you want to shout out your channel, Shay.
Know the rules.
Yeah, know the rules. I cannot remember Shane's
No, it's no
regrets.
regret.
Yeah, no regrets something. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels and everything. But other than that, you guys, we are out and we will
see
be
y'all
back
Saturday.
on Saturday at Saturday 7 Eastern time, 6 o'clock. Well, 6 o'clock Central time. So make sure you guys
for
are
our SmackDown,
here.
Our SmackDown review.
Yeah, hopefully SmackDown
we'll be live.
Yeah, I don't even want to watch SmackDown, but I'm gonna attempt it for like the first.
I ain't gonna
minutes.
watch it tomorrow. I won't even be home. I won't even be home, so I'm not even gonna watch it.
Gotcha. But all right, you guys, we are out, and we'll see y'all on Saturday.
Saturday.
Bye.
Wrestling Pit